Today's commentary is going to be a very interesting one. Today, guys, I am talking about Halo split screen and why I believe, personally, 343 removing split screen from Halo 5 is a shooter on the foot and, honestly, probably one of the worst decisions they ever made. Now, now, before you guys argue, everyone's going to say, ooh, split screen in 2015 is now irrelevant. Who cares about it anymore? Everyone just does Xbox Live anyways. Okay, to the average gamer, that may be true. But to us as Halo fans, split screen means everything to us. Now, first, let's talk about why split screen is so important in the first place. Let's start with that and then move on to why removing it was an insanely bad decision on their part. Well, first off, the first reason split screen is important is because that's what introduces a lot of fans to a certain particular franchise, or in this case, Halo. That's how much are you willing to bet? The majority of you Halo fans probably became Halo fans because you were originally introduced through split screen. I can tell you I was, and when I did, I originally was blown away. When I first played Halo split screen, it changed the way I played games forever. And in terms of that, that's what encouraged me to buy Halo 3, and then Reach, and then 4, and then all the others. And thanks to this, if it wasn't for me playing Halo 3 split screen, I probably would have never wanted to bother with that game, or Reach later in time, or in any Halo after that point. Especially not the originals. So in that case, I grown obsessed with anything that was Halo after that day. And that was solely because I enjoyed what I played and I looked forward to learning more about it. It was fun, it was enjoyable, and not only that, it was very in contrast. I have to admit, Halo was one of not the very first first-person shooter I ever played. Now, and in terms of that all came from the fact I did split screen. Had I have not done split screen, that day would have never happened. Probably me and my friend's older brother would go like, hey, it'd be cool to play Halo, but it doesn't have split screen. So let's try some other game. And more than likely, that other game would have been Call of Duty or something. Just imagine how my life would change then. But the point of the matter is that Halo had split screen. And with that split screen, that's what introduced me to the series. That's what made me a fan. It's because I got to experience it for the very first time, and probably in the best way possible. Think of it. Playing a game on co-op with your friends, or playing split screen on an online multiplayer match. Eating some pizza and, yelling and screaming at each other when one of you pauses and it pauses both players. Or both of you having a good time just trolling people with the Warthog. All of this was fun. All of it was enjoyable. And all of it is what made Halo so enjoyable to so many people. Split screen was one of the key essentials to Halo. And I wouldn't be angry if split screen wasn't a big thing for Halo. Like, say it was in one game and taken out. But that's not the case. Halo split screen existed since day one. Split screen existed from Halo 1. It was brilliant. And then Halo 2 brought it in, made it even bigger and better, and Halo 3 brought it in and allowed it to mix with Xbox Live co-op, allowing one to enjoy it 4 players. And then it just got better from there. Reach had split screen for not only campaign multiplayer, but also had it for firefight. It's all of that. And even Halo 4. While Halo 4 split screen was downgraded, it was still there. It was still fun for me and a friend to pick up Halo 4 and do some split screen, even though I would have personally preferred playing Reach or 3. But in terms of all that, Halo 5 now no longer has it, and that's why that's one of the key things that's causing Halo to go downhill right now. It's split screen should be the one thing about Halo that no matter how much it changes, that should be the one thing that always stays. That should be always the one thing that Halo goes with. Because nowadays is a time when it's needed the most. You know, very few games nowadays have split screen. In fact, probably the only exceptions that I can think of that have remotely enjoyable split screens is probably Halo and Call of Duty. But we all know that Call of Duty on multiplayer split screen isn't really the best or anything, just because, you know, it's a Twitch shooter. There's not much you can do with each other and work together on, aside from zombies. But with Halo, there's so many opportunities of that. Riding around in a Warthog, or Falcon, or covering each other with a flag, or, I don't know, maybe just doing some Griffball together, you know? Having all that's fun, and that's what made me actually still relatively have fun with the MCC once in a while. It was just the fact that that game was able to support split screen. But Halo 5 doesn't have that. And I don't understand why. You know, split screen has been a key essential for Halo. So, I gave you the reasons why I believed it was great to begin with. Well, my voice today. Now I'll give the reasons why removing it is a shoe in the foot. 1. You are making it hostile for new fans. Imagine this. Imagine you're a person who went over a friend's house one day, and, you know, your best friend is a huge time Halo fan, and you're like, okay, let's play a game with each other. And then your friend's like, he wants to play Halo, and he's saying, hey, we should probably do Halo, but the problem is that Halo doesn't have split screen. So he's like, okay, since the Halo doesn't have split screen, we'll play some other game. So instead of that new guy being introduced to Halo and falling in love with Halo, he is more than likely either going to be bored, or there's two chances. Either one, he's going to be bored trying to take turns because no one enjoys that crap, or two, he's going to have fun on a different game, knowing nowadays that game will probably be Call of Duty. And that's the factor. You need to allow fans to easily access a new experience, and split screen was one of the best ways to do that. You know, because nowadays when I want to play Halo 5 with let's just say Dusk Thunder, because me and Dusk Thunder are really good friends with each other, Dusk Thunder 9, now I have to tell it to him, go to your house and turn on your Xbox, turn on live, and then we can play Halo with each other. That's what I have to tell him. Either that, or like I said before, we just take turns, which is boring as heck. It's not anyway fun for the person not playing, and even the person that is playing isn't having as much fun because, you know, you're wanting to play with someone. You're wanting to play with your friend or your brother or whoever. You know, it doesn't, you know, so many people play with either their parents, their friends, their siblings, or, you know, heck, even in a relationship. Like, say for me, to example, I would love to, like, play Halo with, like, my future girlfriend. I would love to do that. But the fact is, I can't. You know, and in case you're wondering what happened to the girlfriend that I had on my vlog, she moved. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any split screen stuff with her anymore. Kind of stinks. But, fact of the matter is that, you know, it's just dumb. It's like, what is the point? It's like, you know, it's just, and it's not even the fact that, you know, split screen, it's just split screen has so many key parts. It's not just about, ooh, I'm not the biggest fan of split screen. It's more than that. Split screen is what defines Halo. Split screen is what allowed Halo to introduce new people so quickly. Split screen is what allowed parties and stuff based around Halo to be possible. You know, And it's not just split screen that allowed this. System Link was another key player. Birthday parties, I literally was in a gamer truck and played Halo Reach on a birthday party. And it was insanely fun. And that was another key thing that made me love Halo. It was just playing some custom games. And people screaming across the mic and doing stuff. It was the fact that we did infection modes, Slayer modes, and even wacky modes. It was all fun due through a split screen. And we all were in the same room experiencing that. You know, and Split Screen and System Link did that, because it's not just Split Screen. System Link is gone. And it's all just being stupid. And whatever 343's reason is, they say it has to do with this cloud server, whatever. Well, okay, even if that is their reason, then they need to find a way to get Split Screen to operate on the next Halo game. You know, in this case, Halo, probably Halo 3 Anniversary, but I think that game would have to have split screen no matter what, just because the original did. And then, like, Halo 6. You know, Halo 6 needs split screen. And I'm telling you now, I am warning you, if Halo 6 does not have split screen, I will not buy the game on day one. I'll buy it from, like, eBay. Just because I know that money is not going towards Microsoft or anyone. And even then, it's like I'd probably only buy it for a cheap price. That would crush me. Okay? So the fact of the matter is, Halo needs split screen. Alright? It needs split screen. And I don't understand why they keep insisting not having split screen. It's like, that's like the first thing that's caused people to hate on Halo 5. Well, the first big thing anyways. So why? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But the fact of the matter is, guys, is the hashtag is split screen needs to return in any way. Alright? Please bring back split screen. Alright, I don't even care if it's like I don't know. It's just like, I don't even care in some ways if, like, it's kind of like the crappy version like Halo 4. Okay, would I prefer it not being that? Yes, but I'd rather have the Halo 4 split screen than no split screen at all. So in that case, fellas, we need split screen back. Alright, and, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna really have any hype for Halo and stuff. I'm not gonna do anything to help support Halo 6 until I get some of the things I want. And I told you this. I told you, if Microsoft's gonna get my money, they're gonna make the Halo game that us as fans have wanted. And I think the first thing we want in another Halo game is split screen. So, yeah, guys, if you support what I have to say, please like the video, subscribe, and yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.